From the Oklahoma newsroom, this is an OU update. Representing Carlson, a scary sight last Saturday night as OU was playing TCU. Baker Mayfield takes a hit to the back of the helmet. Then he hits the turf, and it was seemingly unaffected right away, but then did not play the second half after he reported to team trainers that he was having a headache during halftime. Jason Kersey joins us on the phone to talk about Mayfield. And Jason, you were there. You saw the hit. You saw the replays, as we all did. Very scary, but it sounds like, listening to Mayfield, Bob Stoops, and Scott Anderson, the head trainer for the team, everything was done according to protocol. It just happened that headache came a little bit later in the process before Mayfield had any symptoms of anything being wrong.
Well, I mean, that's what they say. I mean, there's no way to know for sure if that's the truth, if Mayfield was feeling symptoms and just didn't tell anybody, which I don't think would surprise any of us if that was the case. So yeah, I mean, I think, but yeah, it sounds like, he had that headache at halftime. He reported that, and they didn't let him go back out there, which is the protocol, and they, they probably protected him from further damage by doing that, even if he would have preferred to just say, to heck with it and go out there and try to play anyway.
Yeah, definitely. He said during Monday's press conferences that he hasn't had any headache symptoms since, and everybody's saying he checks out fine. He's expecting to play on Saturday, as is everybody else around the OU program. Any reason to believe that there could be anything that happens to set him back in that concussion protocol as they continue to check him?
I mean, he's passed everything so far. I think the only way that he wouldn't play is if something happened through the week, if he started exerting himself and failed one of the concussion protocols. If something happened, if he got nausea or had a headache or something. But all signs so far are good, and that's good for OU because they need him.
Well, you mentioned that, Jason, and we saw that offense in the second half against TCU really kind of stall. The run game was there to some extent, but passing, even with Mayfield, though, in the first half, the pass game was a little bit off. It seemed like an off-passing night, but it seemed like to me that Mayfield made reference to the fact that, you win that spot and you don't want to lose it. It almost seemed like, not having him in there in the second half solidified the fact that these Sooners are a whole different offense when Mayfield is in the game. It just seemed like that they were not in good shape under Trevor Knight.
No, they weren't. I mean, Trevor Knight was really bad the other night, and he threw balls into the dirt. He missed on guys. He slipped and fell one. I mean, it was just a disaster when Trevor Knight went in there. And I think that if OU is going to have a chance to win and impress the committee enough to get in the playoff, Baker Mayfield's going to have to play this weekend.
Yeah, something we're going to continue to monitor as the week goes on. Those concussion tests and protocols will continue. And if anything changes, we'll have it on News OK right away. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.